my least favorite gospel writing. I'll tell you why. It is the gospel of when that like young rich man comes up to Jesus and is like, good teacher, how do I get to heaven? And Jesus goes on and is like, follow the commandments, you know the commandments, follow them. And the young man's like, yeah, I've been doing that since my childhood. I know them and I follow them. And Jesus was like, there's one thing that you have not done. And he says, go sell everything you have, give to the poor, and then come follow me. And at that, the rich man gets sad because he has so much. He has so many material things that he puts his head down and leaves. And at that point, the Son of God turns to his disciples and says, it is nearly impossible for a rich man to enter heaven. It is like camel passing through the eye of the needle, that thing. And when he says that, the disciples are like, well then who's gonna be saved? And then Jesus responds to that saying, it is impossible for man, but for God, nothing is impossible. And it's like, yeah, it's cool, but like, what does that mean? At Mass the other day, I was going through the gospel reading, and I read it before, and I've been working on being more honest with God and not being like, God, please help me have a good day. Thanks, bye. Like, this has been a confusing gospel reading for me for a while. And so I was like, I don't get it. God, like, what are you trying to say? Because at first you say it's impossible, and then you say it is possible with God's help. So what does that mean in my life right now? Do I need to get rid of everything or else I have zero chance for heaven, or what? And I was just like, I don't get it. I literally don't get it. So that was my thoughts during prayer, and that's why it's like my least favorite reading from the gospel, because it's just all over the place. It's all over impossible, possible. I don't know. So then the gospel's read, and the homily, the priest just kills the homily. It was just awesome, because usually the homily in this is kind of, I think it's like fluffed. I don't think I've ever heard a homily that's like super real over this gospel reading, because it's always like, well, he's not necessarily saying go sell all of your things. He's kind of like, you know, just, I don't even know. I don't know where I'm getting at with that, but I've just never felt like I've heard a really good homily over this gospel reading until a couple days ago. The priest just goes up and he just says, if you're a Christian, you are called to poverty. That poverty may look different, but you're called to a poverty. There's a difference between the poverty of a man who's married and a man who is a monk, or is dedicated himself to a religious life. So that's a difference. But as a Christian, you are called to poverty. And bottom line, and he literally says this. Oh, it was so cool. He said, if you have 2 jackets, give one to the poor. And it's like, oh man, it was so cool. So I think I need to go through my closet again. I wouldn't say I have a ton of stuff, but I still have more than 1 jacket. And the priest just called me out, and I loved it. And it's so awesome. And he was like, yes, Jesus was talking about material things when he said, go sell what you have and follow me. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. I need to go give some jackets away. Updates. Wow, almost completely forgot about this. So the Strong 30 is now on our website, findingtheflame.com. It's underneath like content creators, and then it's underneath my name, The Strong 30. Go check it out. It's finally in ebook form. As of right now, I haven't done the final editing. I still need to do it myself and then send it out to a few people. Hopefully they can edit it for me and then send it back, and then it'll be finished. But as of right now, I don't care if people make fun of my grammar. I want it out there. Second, today is the first day of me doing the Exodus 90. So I am super stoked about doing this and really just like detaching myself. Of course, I'll still be posting and stuff, so I'll still have to jump onto YouTube to post. But other than that, not really going to be watching anything on social media or anything like that. I'll still be posting, but when it comes to me consuming any content, that won't happen. But yeah, super excited about that. I think a new thing that I'm gonna do on this channel is start reviewing things like Exodus 90, 30 Days of Morning Glory, and just different Catholic and Christian programs. I'm just gonna start doing them and reviewing them. And I think that'll be really, really cool, just to start documenting things that I've learned from each program or book or whatever. So that's all I got. Peace out.